Hello everyone. I wanted to quick put this video together for you to show you how to integrate Edpuzzle with Schoology. And I know there are quite a few videos out there, but this one particularly is for those teachers that have linked classes in Schoology, because this tends to be an issue when you're integrating Edpuzzle in Schoology. And if you have linked classes, one class tends to be able to see it and the other one doesn't. So I'm going to show you a couple steps to make sure that that doesn't happen to you, and if it does, how to fix it. It's pretty easy, and Edpuzzle is a really great tool to have integrated with Schoology because it saves time and the grades drop right into your gradebook. You don't have to take a couple extra steps that you would have to if you just have an Edpuzzle account and then transfer the grades over to your Schoology account. All right, so if you haven't set up your Edpuzzle account yet, I recommend you doing that, and it's simple. You'll just go into Edpuzzle, sign up. I'm a teacher, and then you'll just sign in with Google, okay? And that's it, and then it'll bring you into your account. If you already have an account, of course, just log in, and it'll bring you into your account. Now, this is only where you want to create your content. This is where you want to find your videos, you want to create your videos and add your questions. I'm not going to go over how to do content in Edpuzzle. You can find a million videos on how to put together content for Edpuzzle. And if you want one of those, just let me know. I'll put one of those together. But in here, you're going to see your content that you've created, and you're going to see my classes. So up here you have your tab, your gradebook, my classes. Over here, I recommend, if you've already set up an Edpuzzle and you haven't integrated with Schoology, to delete out. If you don't need those classes in there anymore, get rid of them all, because they could cause some problems for you. So delete out all your previous classes. If you have those grades transferred and you don't need them anymore, just get rid of them and start new for this integration. Okay, next step. You'll go into one of your classes that's linked, and when you're in here, the simplest thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to add materials, go to the Edpuzzle link, and you'll find the content that you want to upload. All right, so you just click on that. It has your content. You're going to click assign. All right, now you're almost done already. So you can see that it's going to create a class in Edpuzzle for you. And this is what the class name is going to be. And it's going to be a linked class of period 8 and 5. For me, it could be multiple periods, but they're going to link all those together. You're going to click assign. Now, here are the critical steps that you need to take after you assign this Edpuzzle. You're going to go into this settings gear. You're going to hit edit. One step you need to make sure that you take is to go up to the tool provider and click Edpuzzle. Make sure that that's there. The next thing you're going to want to do is hit enable grading. Set the grade, set the category, marking period, and set the date. Okay? Once you've done that, then you'll hit save changes. When that's set up, the biggest thing that you need to be aware of here is that when you go in to this, and I gotta hope that this shows up like my plan, you're gonna see right now that it's not gonna show any students because no one has entered it, no one is doing anything with it. But when you do have students, you'll start to see their names populate. You're gonna see all of your classes populate. So if you have 3 linked classes, you'll see all 3 linked classes, all their names here. What you don't want to do is hit this down arrow. You don't want to use that to switch between classes because you don't need to. And if you do that, chances are it's going to create another class in Edpuzzle, and that's where the problem is. It creates another class in Edpuzzle, and then those students, when they go in to access it, the only grade or the only class that will be able to see it is probably your period 8. If you have a period 5, which is, I have period 5 and period 8 linked. If I have period 5 and period 8 will see it, period 5 won't, and I'll get a slew of emails about it. Then what you need to do to fix that is you have to go back into Edpuzzle and delete the extra class. You got to find out which class it is and delete that one out of there, and then it should set it straight. So I repeat, do not use this down arrow, and make sure that when you set this up, you use the tool provider. Make sure that that is set to Edpuzzle, and you shouldn't have any problems. Okay, and if you do, reach out to me and I will help you walk through this and fix all that. But once that's set up like that, it will be very, very simple for you to grade this. It'll come in. If you have all multiple choice questions, it'll just grade it automatically for you and dump it right in your grade book. If you put in short answers, you'll have to go through. You have to make sure you tell the students that, yeah, it's not going to give you the grade that it's going to say that things are wrong or they're not graded, and you'll have to go in and fix it. You just have to remind them, because they get worried when they see that they didn't get 15 out of 15 or whatever it is that you have it set at. All right, so those are a couple things that you need to do. But other than that, if you do that, it'll work perfectly. Okay, thanks a lot. I hope it works. If it doesn't, reach out.